Hello dear ones, it's Sarah. Today we're gonna do an unboxing, make some tapping and scratching sounds on some books. So first I'm just gonna cover up my name and address. Sorry. Do it this way. I have 4 books. I thought I only had 4 books. A lot of these are all related to my counselling course. I'm training to be a therapist, so I'm taking a deep dive into certain subjects that I'd like to specialise in when I qualify. So this one is by Alice Miller, and it's called The Drama of Being a Child. Oh, I thought it was The Drama of the Gifted Child. I think I've ordered the wrong one from her, but that's okay. And this book is about childhood neglect, and the area I want to specialise in is adults who have suffered from CPTSD, which is complex post-traumatic stress disorder, and that can be physical abuse, sexual abuse, but most oftenly it can also be emotional neglect, what they call the invisible abuse. Because my own research and understanding has shown me that many times if adults are struggling in adult life, it can often be linked back to their childhood, and even not getting enough emotional support and love can cause neglect. So it says the first publication of The Drama of Being a Child, and it's the research she has undertaken in this time has led to further fine-tuning of her earlier findings, documented and illustrated here with an abundance of examples. Better rest my chin on it. This one is the Tao of Folly Feeling, Harvesting Forgiveness Out of Play. And this is another book on understanding CPTSD. The author is Pete Walker, and he has another book which is kind of, I'd say, classed as a bit of a Bible if you are struggling with CPTSD, or you feel you may have it, or you're struggling to regulate your emotions. You know, either you're too closed off and shut down, or you're too explosive and can't control your feelings and you get triggered over the smallest things. Then his book called Complex PTSD, From Thriving to Surviving, is highly, highly recommended. And it just for purely his take on what they call emotional flashbacks, and can often be the root cause of anxiety as well. And this is an early, I think this is the first book he released. This is another book by Pete Walker. I think this is his latest book. And it's called Homesteading in the Calm of the Storm. A therapist navigates his complex PTSD. Oh, so it's a memoir and companion to Complex PTSD, From Thriving to Surviving. And he himself had complex PTSD. And for years and years, he struggled to understand why he struggled the way he did. And then through therapy and a lot of understanding and research, he realised what he had, and then he spent the next 20 years as a therapist helping others. So very inspiring man, very inspiring. So this, I think this one goes more into, because he touches briefly on his childhood, but this one goes into it more deeply. And the last one is the complete opposite, very light-hearted, silly book. An Alan Partridge quiz book. You may only know that name if you live in the UK. He's a comedy character created by Steve Coogan. And I think he's the funniest character that's ever been created. As much as I really like Ricky Gervais and David Brent, this one, for me, is funnier. And myself and my partner rewatch him time and time and time again, and we know all the lines to every episode and we quote them all the time. And it's his birthday soon, so I've got this as like a funny little gift so we can have a Alan Partridge quiz. I'm just hoping he doesn't watch this video. He doesn't generally watch them all the way through, not tapping and scratching because he doesn't have ASMR. So, if you like British humour, if you like quite dry British humour, you might like it. You might get it on, I know in America they do BBC America. Okay, for any English people that are watching this and you're a huge fan of Alan Partridge, let's see if we can find a question. Okay, here's one for English folks that like Alan Partridge. What is the name of Michael's friend who likes American things? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think it's Tex. TX. Let's find out. Answers on page 73. I think it's Tex. It is Tex. But yeah, this will be meaningless until you know what we have. Yeah, so I think we're going to have some fun with this. There's not a picture of him I can show you. Let battle commence. It's even got the car with the graffiti that gets on, that someone puts it on the first episode. Should we tap them all together? I wasn't even aware there was this book, and I was listening to a podcast with Noel Gallagher, singer from Oasis, and he was mentioning how when they used to go on the tour bus, just to pass the time, someone must have brought this book and they'd just play the quizzes over and over again. So I popped onto Amazon and it was on there. So thank you, Noel. Right, I've got plenty of reading to do. Hope you enjoyed that and found it relaxing. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded. It's just been a bit hectic at the moment. But I'm off work next week, so I'm hoping to get some more videos pre-planned and uploaded. I'm thinking about doing a therapist roleplay because obviously I'm training. If you'd be interested in that, let me know below in the usual place. And yeah, once again, please don't hit the like button or subscribe or do anything like that. Absolutely no. Thank you very much. Don't ring that bell. Thank you. Bye. Ooh, wrong.